Hi everyone, it's Heidi again. Today we are reacting to more George Carlin. I love him. We're going to be reacting to swearing on the Bible today. You guys recommended this one after we reacted to Dave Allen, his Adam and Eve bit, which is the only one that I have seen so far of Dave Allen. But he brought up this point that we swear on the Bible to tell the truth, and people who do not believe in the Bible, that's a little bit ironic. So I'm excited to see what George Carlin has to say about this. I'm never disappointed when I watch George Carlin. So if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, become a member if you want me to prioritize your comments, and let's do this.
Here's another one of these civic customs. Swearing on the Bible. You understand that shit? They tell you to raise your right hand, place your left hand on the Bible. Does this stuff really matter? Which hand? Does God really give a fuck about details like this? Suppose you put your right hand on the Bible, you raise your left hand. Would that count? Or would God say, sorry, wrong hand, try again?
Wrong hand.
And why does one...
I do recognize this. I wonder if we watch this on my Twitch channel. Just letting you guys know, I might have seen this one before. I do want to say though, in the Mormon church, at least, in the Mormon temple, for those of you who don't know, I'm an ex-Mormon, and I did attend the Mormon temple quite often. And something that you do is raise your right hand to make covenants. You use your right hand to do different hand like symbols / people will call them handshakes. I don't really know what to call them. And it's very important that you use your right hand. I wonder if there would be some kind of exception, like if somebody had their right hand cut off or didn't have a right hand or something. I wonder if they would have an exception to be able to use their left hand. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something like that available for people. But if you have a right hand and if you can use it, it is very important that you use that hand. I don't know why, because people are interesting and silly. So apparently the Mormon God cares, George. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, we're gonna continue now.
One hand have to be raised. What is the magic in this gesture? This seems like some sort of a primitive voodoo mojo shtick.
We definitely have seen this one.
Why not put your left hand on the Bible, let your right hand hang down by your side? It's more natural. Or put it in your pocket. Remember what your mother used to say? Don't put your hands in your pockets. Does she know something we don't know? Is this hand shit really important? Well, let's get back to the Bible, America's favorite national theatrical prop. Suppose the Bible they hand you to swear on is upside down, or backward, or both, and you swear to tell the truth on an upside-down, backward Bible. Would that count? Suppose the Bible they hand you is an old Bible and half the pages are missing. Suppose all they have is a Chinese Bible in an American court, or a Braille Bible and you're not blind.
Sure, why not?
Suppose they hand...
I just realized that the visual of the video was not being recorded. I'm going to do my best to add it later, so if anything was kind of out of sync or looked funky, that was my bad. All right, let's continue.
Do an upside-down, backward Chinese Braille Bible with half the pages missing.
His face.
At what point...
He was so adored by people. I just love that. And how can you not? Especially as he gets a little bit older. I feel like he's just an adorable old man who has a lot of opinions and a lot of really funny and good point opinions, I guess. Good point opinions. Is that even a thing? I think it is. If anybody has good point opinions, it's Georgie. All right, here we go.
Does all of this stuff just break down and become just a lot of stupid shit that somebody made up? They fucking made it up, folks. It's make-believe. It's make-believe. Now, all right.
So, sure and stern. It's so fascinating to see that.
Let's leave the Bible aside. We'll get back to the science fiction reading later. The more important question is, what is the big deal about swearing to God in the first place? Why does swearing to God mean you're going to tell the truth? Wouldn't affect me. Oh. If they said to me, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God, I'd say, yeah.
Sure.
I'll tell you about as much truth as the people who wrote that fucking Bible. How do you like that?
Exactly. Oh, man.
Swearing on the Bible doesn't mean anything. It's kid. Swearing to God is kid stuff. Did you ever, remember when you were a kid? If you told another kid something he didn't quite believe, he'd say, "You swear to God?" I would always say, "Yeah, I swear to God," even if I was lying. Why not? What's going to happen if I lie? Nothing. Nothing happens if you lie. Unless you get caught, and that's a whole different story. Sometimes a kid would think he was being slick with me, and he'd say, "You swear on your mother's grave?" I'd say, "Yeah. Why not? First of all, my mother was alive. She didn't even have a grave. Second of all, even if she was dead, what's she gonna do? Rise from the grave and come and haunt me? Come and haunt me?
That would be terrifying.
All because I told a lie to an 8-year-old? Get fucking real, will you?"
Oh my gosh. I love the way he says, "Yeah, I swear to God," like little Georgie. I just love that. Anyway, this one's so funny. I'm glad that we're rewatching this. I don't remember when we watched this exactly, but I know I've seen it. I should probably check to make sure it's not on YouTube. Okay, no, I have not reacted to it for YouTube. Woo! You just never know. Sometimes my memory is too good and other times it is shit. I wonder if that's everybody. Does everybody feel that way or is it just me? I always want to be very transparent with you guys, very honest. If I've seen something, I will let you know. And if I don't know something, I will absolutely let you know, even if it's embarrassing. It's fun to rewatch things sometimes. You know, it's been a while since I've seen this. Anyway, hopefully that's fine with you guys. Here we go.
Sometimes I would say, "I swear on my mother's tits." Kids are impressed with things like that. I mean, I don't care about my mother's tits either. I don't care if they fell off. Fuck her. Not my problem. They're your tits, Ma. You keep an eye on them. Swearing to God doesn't mean anything. Swearing on the Bible doesn't mean anything. You know why? Because Bible or no Bible, God or no God, if it suits their purposes, people are going to lie in court. The
It's
police
true.
do it all the time. All the time. Yes, they do. It's part of their job to protect, to serve, and to commit perjury whenever it supports the state's case. Swearing on the Bible is just one more way of controlling people and keeping them in line, and it's one more thing that holds us back as a species.
Okay, I love that last line. It's something that holds us back as a species. I feel like that's a lot of really firm and insane beliefs and opinions, whether it's religious or political. Whenever we get so sucked into a certain way of doing things or a certain way of thinking that we don't allow any other opinions to affect us or make us maybe rethink something we might have wrong, that is something that keeps us stuck and keeps us from progressing, like as human beings, as a society, as a community, I guess. I just love that. Anyway, it really is interesting that just people in general tend to hold on to traditions so tightly. I used to be the same way, actually. It's kind of funny because my family, most of my family is Mormon still. Aside from being Mormon, they're very much connected to tradition. And I was too until I married my husband and he started to be like, "Why do we have to act out the nativity every Christmas?" My family was very much like, we have to watch, I don't know, Groundhog Day on Groundhog Day every year in February, you know? A lot of the traditions are really fun, so I don't mind them at all. But some of them, like the nativity one, right? That's the one that stands out to me because I actually didn't like doing that one when I was still Mormon and I believed in that stuff. I just thought it was awkward. I don't like acting. We had to sing the songs and anyway, my mom still loves it and a lot of the family still participates in it, but I don't participate. My husband doesn't participate. We just let them do their thing. And it's kind of freeing to notice what traditions you enjoy and which ones you're just doing because they're a tradition and be able to let some of those go. They can be really intense, like time-consuming traditions, or some little ones that you're just like, I don't really need that anymore, whatever. And that's just how I grew up, I guess. It was just something that I never thought about. Like, we can just stop doing things if we want to. I don't know. And I feel like that's everywhere. It's really a fascinating thing. It's a really cool thing that human beings do. Tradition is really awesome and can be really special and meaningful. But I do think that we're allowed to change. We're allowed to change our minds. And that's a really cool thing that human beings can do too. But sometimes we don't realize we can do that. Even in the court system, you know, people can maybe let that go eventually. I think that people realize how effective it is which is not effective. And I wonder if we're ever going to maybe step away from that and find a better way of doing things. That will just be interesting to see. So thank you very much for that recommendation. I really love that video. Let me know what you guys think. As always, let me know what else I should be watching as well. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.